you never know what women fantasize about.
Right.
I've had many conversations. You know what?
But I'm pretty sure she didn't fantasize about that little thing that was hanging out of my statue. Yeah, I want to get into that.
You never know, brother.
Yeah, right.
You
You're right.
never. I know people. I haven't. I'm being straight up and honest. And if I had, I'll tell you. You know, I'll tell you. I've never been to a swingers club or did anything like that in my life, but I know people that have.
No, I'm gonna tell you one story. I don't know.
Okay.
Okay, I'm not gonna mention the name because he might not
Okay.
want to. Okay,
Okay.
but we were in Vegas,
Okay.
one of the WCW event,
Okay.
and somebody said, "Hey, you and your buddy need to go to um, God, I forgot the name of the place, but it was like out in the country, it was legal, and we didn't know what it was, but it was
Right.
but we know it was like a strip club or
Right. Hmm.
sex club or whatever. So we went there, two guys, me and another guy. Um, we walk in, you know how like your eyes getting adjusted, and there's
Right.
a bar, and went out to the bar and grabbed a couple of beer, and I nudged my buddy there, and I said, hey, you know, somebody's getting ahead right at the end of the bar,
Right.
and I'm gonna go, shit, they do it right out in the open,
Mm.
you know, but I didn't realize it was like open free
Right.
fall kind of place, right?
Right. Right. Right.
And we said, holy shit. And we walked around and left after we saw what was going on because it
Hmm.
was really free fall,
Wow.
you know. But they do have those clubs.
Yeah.
Whew, some of the
Yeah.
stuff you go, no wonder people get sick.
Yes. You know what, Sonny? It's hard to put myself in the mindset of other people when I'm not into something.
Yeah, well,
I,
me
I,
too. Yeah.
I can just go with, and I've had a chance to do all kind of crazy stuff
Oh,
in my
you
life,
worked in a
son.
club for God's sake. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm just I'm a conservative person when it comes to that part of my life. But I remember the first time I went to Vegas. We was at Caesar's Palace.
Hmm.
Do you remember this?
Cleopatra Bar.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, y'all, I'm gonna tell this story. I'm gonna tell you how your boy Sonny Ono looking out for your boy. Okay, you know Uncle Sonny gonna take care of your boy. This is a true. This is a true story. This is one I can tell. Okay, so we're hanging out. 1994.
Yeah, four or
Never
five.
forget
Yeah,
it.
4 or 5.
Yeah, this was four. Cause
Okay.
by five we had started going to. No. You right. We was at Caesars
Uh,
94
five.
and 95.
Yeah.
Okay, we at the bar, Caesar's Palace. Now you guys got to realize your boy came up in the streets, okay, on the corner. I've told you guys I grew up around real pimps and hoes, real ones, okay? And if I didn't fall into that lifestyle and I'm around it on a daily basis, it goes to show you I'm not really enticed by a lot of things because I experienced so much at a very young age. But be that as it may, we got these beautiful girls at this bar. And let y'all know something. Ray Dog is on you know, 4, 5.
Remember the bar had the face of the boat that went up and down, the move.
Right,
Yeah.
right, right. Okay. Now, guys, I wasn't making very much money back then. It would be a lot by regular standards, but by wrestling standards, nah. But I'm looking at these beautiful women, man, and I'm talking, I'm having a good time. Every few minutes, somebody will come up to me and give me the Iggy. Hey, Stevie. I'm like, bruh, okay, I'm good. Few other people come by. Brother, I'm good. So lo and behold, guess who comes by? Here comes Sonny Onoo. You know, hey Stevie. Kind of got the Booker T voice. Hey Steve, hey Stevie. Can I talk to you for a second? Yeah. I go over. Hey Stevie, you know those are working girls, right? Yeah, Sonny. Yeah, I know.
I was trying to help you out, make sure you didn't get in trouble.
Oh, I didn't know if you know or not. Okay. By this time, the girls, so many guys that came over and bothered me. 3 of them gone, but 2 of them left now after Sonny that came over. Okay. Then one leaves. Then the last one, black chick, and she's like, giving me working me good, man. You can just give me your key and I can go to your room and I'll wait for you there and blah, blah, blah. And I'm saying to myself, man, if I was making some big money, would I go for this because I got money to burn? I don't know. But you remember some of those girls was looking so good. And I was like, nah. I was like, nah, I can't, blah, blah, blah. I guess they was like, well, this sucker ain't going to give us that. Now they all gone. Okay. Then, after they leave, here come this white dude. He comes up and starts talking to me. And I'm like, okay, what? This, I'm listening. The dude just yeah, I'm in the Gambino family. And I'm hanging low.
I remember that.
Yeah, same night. Oh, this is the same night. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm just sitting there listening. Because where I come from, this dude might be in the Gambino family.
I know,
you don't take no chances. This is Vegas.
Why was he telling people?
I don't know, brother. I'm not there to analyze it. So then I say, well, I'm looking around and say, where you guys at, that's watching you? They're watching me. They're in the shadows. They're laying low. I'm like, okay. So I just let him talk, man. And I just sit there and, okay, until he got tired and then he left. Then Sonny came over and he was like, man, if that had been any Hulk, Animal, and a few other people, they would have knocked the shit out of that guy.
Oh, yeah.
You said, but you sit there and you talk to him, man.
I was amazed that you were so nice to the guy. I mean, you didn't choke him and tell him to get the hell on.
Sonny, you got to realize, I came up in clubs. So my thing is always to keep the peace. Yeah. Not, you hear about these cops not knowing how to de-escalate, and they go first thing because they got a badge and a gun, they escalate because they know they can get away with it. Well, man, that guy could have been living a fantasy.
Oh, he
was.
Let
me walk up to this guy and tell him I'm a gangster and this, that, and the other.
Yeah, let me walk up to the biggest, baddest looking black dude in the bar. Hey, buddy. I'm with the Gambinos. What the hell?
Dog. He might have been.
I don't know. Come on, man.
I don't know, Sonny.
Oh.
I mean, what if a Japanese guy, unlike you, had walked up to me and say, hey, big fella, I'm Yokoza. Yeah. What if he did that? What if he did that?
I love your Japanese accent there, buddy. What the hell is that? Watching too many fucking movies. No. the hell? What are you from? Southern Japan? What is your?
Well, I wouldn't have. I
Oh
would have said,
man.
okay. I would have said, okay, cool, man. What's up with that? Tell me about how you get in there. Let me check your
But
fingers.
but ladies and gentlemen, one of the things Stevie Ray is saying is it's absolutely 110% true. Is them lady were fine.
You ain't lying,
They
bro.
were working ladies, but they were fine. But
Oh my
so
God.
they're trying to make small talk with you. So I go,
Yeah.
so like, and I would talk to one of them, and then they would go, so who are you from here, Vegas? No, we're here for the weekend.
No.
They were
Yeah.
usually from somewhere else. Usually from LA. And one girl told me she was a school teacher,
Really?
teach kindergarten,
Mm.
and she's here to make some extra money for the weekend.
Unbelievable, bro.
I
That's
don't know
what
if it
goes
was
on.
I don't know if it was true or not, but she says I can make more money this weekend than I can make, in 2 weeks.
Bruh, more power to him.
Yeah, not from this guy, but yeah.
No, not for me either. But bruh, I
Well,
hadn't never. I don't think, Sonny, I've been around a lot of beautiful women in my life, but not all at the same time
yeah, yeah.
together. I
Well,
was
that
like,
yeah,
golly, like a beauty contest.
yeah. They all show up
Unbelievable.
around between 11 and 12.
Yeah,
At
yeah.
least that's what it used to be.
So,
But I got to tell you the same thing, and I'm gonna tell you my story about the Cleopatra bar.
okay.
So we're all there, we're all there. All the gangs are there, and we're all
Usual suspects.
right.
Yeah.
And they had this two girls there. They weren't you know type U.S. Choice Plus like we're
Okay.
we're talking about.
Okay.
These were like, but little bit of a round steak kind of thing.
Yeah.
Little bitty. It's kind of borderline skanky size. You know, you know, you want to make sure you smell it before you touch it, kind of thing, before you cook it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, so I'm listening to these two young lady and guys will all listen, and I'm going. Then I'm listening and I hear these. One of the girls was a assistant manager at Deja Vu in San Diego.
Okay.
Big wrestling fan. She
Right.
knew she knew all of us,
Right.
and she invited all of us because we were
Mm.
going to Nitro, San Diego next day.
Okay.
Because I think we did a pay per view, and we were going. And she said you got to come, hook you up, yada yada yada.
Right.
So, and I had a bunch of Japanese guys with me, like
Okay.
Ultimo Dragon and some of the TV people from TV
Okay.
Asahi and all that.
Right.
That was my little gig entertaining
Yeah.
them. So, so, so next day after Nitro, I can't remember what hotel we were at, but I think maybe Radisson. Maybe we couldn't. We weren't. I know we weren't at the Marriott. It was Radisson, and uh, um, Perry Saturn
Mm-hmm. Perry
and
Saturn.
Perry Saturn and what was their group? Was Raven and them Flock?
Something.
Flock?
Yeah.
Raven and his flock.
Billy
So
Kidman and all those
Billy Kid,
guys.
yeah,
Yeah.
and they were doing the grunge thing. Remember?
Uh huh.
So there's Kidman, um, Perry, and I think Sick Boy was. Remember Sick Boy?
Sick boy. Yeah.
Yeah. So we all and I think in Durango. I just remember the gray Durango we were in. We all hop
Mm-hmm.
in as we're gonna go to come on, Sonny, let's go. We
Right.
round up people at the bar and we go. And it was a little bit of ride. And remember Deja Vu.
Mm-hmm.
Deja Vu is a chain of a strip club that doesn't serve liquor.
Right. BYOB.
Yeah. But they go totally nude.
Yeah.
So I won't go. Like I said, I'll skirt around this thing. But you know how crazy Perry was. You had your
Mm-hmm.
encounter with Perry up in Detroit. So we go there and this girl, she says, "Hey, all of you guys, come to the VIP part." So we
Mm-hmm.
go to the VIP lounge, and I'm with like 2, 3 Japanese guys. A
Right.
couple of
Right.
them guys was TV people,
Mm-hmm.
and and um, they knew Perry and Uh, he came from ECW,
Mm-hmm.
right? So this is funny shit. So next thing I know, Perry got one of the girls in one of them booths,
Mm-hmm.
and you remember Pee Wee,
Yeah.
the referee?
Yeah.
Nice guy.
Yeah.
So I, Japanese guy looks up and goes, he does one of these. So I look at him and I kind of follow his eye. I see Pee Wee looking over, looking over one of them booths,
Okay.
looking down at Perry. Whatever Perry was doing in there, I don't know. But, you know, so I go, what the hell, Pee Wee? What's going on? He goes, holy shit, right? And he's
Right.
like making these faces. And the
Right.
Japanese guy turns and looks at me and goes, Piri Satan, ECW, Extreme Wrestling. next thing I know, Raven goes in there, and I hear Raven says, Pee Wee, get down here and get some of this.
Oh.
And the whole time, Japanese, these TV people are going, ECW, Extreme Wrestling, Extreme.